This is Meg Guerrera, the Farmington High School Building Committee Chair. This short video will provide key information regarding the anticipated referendum for additional appropriated funds for the FHS building project. The FHS Building Committee received the bid results for the FHS building project on October 19th. The base bid amount for construction costs exceeded the budgeted construction costs by $5,931,967. The drivers of the budget overage are inflation related to construction costs and ongoing supply chain issues. The Building Committee performed cost reduction exercises before bidding, including value engineering to permanently remove scope from the project and creating a list of items that the committee would add back into the project if bidding were favorable. This is a list of the alternate items the committee prioritized to add back into the project using additional appropriated funds. The total value of the alternate list is $3,752,056 and includes the replacement of the tennis courts. There are two items on the committee's original alternate list that are recommended not to be included in the project scope. The total value of these excluded items is $396,450. Based on both the inflation-driven construction cost increase and the committee's request to include the prioritized alternate list items and the tennis courts in the project, the FHS Building Committee recommended a referendum for an appropriation of $9.7 million for the FHS building project to the Town Council. The Town Council unanimously approved the Building Committee's recommendation on October 25th. A referendum is a required procedure per our town charter to increase the authorized appropriation amount for the building project. It is critical to remember that the town of Farmington was granted an increased reimbursement rate earlier this year, which resulted in an additional $14.4 million in state reimbursement. Let's look at the change in the project's net municipal cost, considering both the appropriation of an additional $9.7 million and the increased state reimbursement. When the project referendum passed in June 2021, the total approved project cost was $135.6 million. The estimated state reimbursement at that time was $26.3 million, equaling a net municipal project cost of $109.3 million. Now, due to that increased state reimbursement, the net municipal cost for the project, even including the $9.7 million appropriation, is less. The total project cost would be $145.3 million. The increased estimated state reimbursement would be $40.6 million, equaling a net municipal project cost of $104.7 million. The increased state reimbursement dollars are an essential part of the equation. The only way for the project to utilize those dollars to adjust overages due to cost escalation is to hold another referendum to increase our authorized total appropriation amount. The projected tax impact to the average taxpayer for the FHS building project went from $466 over 5 years, estimated in June 2021, to $491 over 5 years. This is an additional $25 over 5 years, or $5 per year. It is important to note that the $25 increase is driven primarily by increased interest costs on the assumed debt service for the project. Please refer to the project cost page on fhsbuildingproject.org for more details. The anticipated referendum date is December 8th, with the required town meeting scheduled for November 28th. An early December referendum is important as bids are only held for 90 days by the contractors, and we must lock in these bid prices. Bid prices could be higher and have longer lead times if the bids expire and must be rebid. An early December referendum will also avoid the upcoming holiday season. For more information, go to the Building Committee website, fhsbuildingproject.org, and refer to the newsletter sent to each Farmington household.